we did a thing. Can we just say Bookoutlet has had some amazing titles recently?
You guys know we frequently check their website for new arrivals, and they had so many that we wanted. So we made a purchase, and we have a Bookoutlet unboxing for you today.
It has been a while since we've done one of these videos. We got this order in the mail a couple weeks ago, but we wanted to open it on camera with you. So we have them here today. Let's go ahead and get started. They have their pull tab, but they never really work. So let's see. I honestly kind of forgot everything that I got, but I know on the top, I'm surprised they even had this one on there. I see this one all the time, every time we go book shopping, and I'm obsessed with the cover. I don't know what's about though, so we're gonna find out together. So it says, the shadows are not real. The dreams can never hurt you. You will still be safe as long as you stay away from Gallant. So I'm wondering if that's this house on the cover, probably. So we're following our main character, Olivia. She finds a journal, and it's really her only connection to her past. It was her mother's journal, and she writes a lot about Gallant, this house, this huge manor, and she warns Olivia to never go there.
So she goes there.
So she goes there. She actually ended up getting a letter that tells Olivia to come home, and so she goes, but then when she gets there, she realizes no one in the house sent it to her. There's like mysterious things going on. There's a door she's never supposed to open, and weird dreams and stuff are happening to her cousins. You really liked Addie LaRue. I haven't read a book by this author yet, but I want to because she has a bunch that I want to read. So this is kind of just going to be the first one that I have by her. I'm excited to have it, and I believe I only paid like $5.99 for it.
Let me try to open my box right now.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so I got None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney. Lauren just read this one. She really liked it. I think it's like a YA mystery thriller. Those always seem to be better than the adult ones.
They are.
This is just about two teenagers who end up working with the FBI to investigate juvenile serial killers. I think that already sounds so good. And I honestly trust anything you say that's good. Yeah. Oh, I paid $4.49 for this one, so I'm pretty happy about that. It is paperback. I love paperback, so just another mystery thriller I can add to my collection.
Speaking of mystery thrillers, I got The Girl from Widow Hills by Megan Miranda. It says she was rescued but never saved. We're following a girl named Arden, and she was a child sleepwalking, and she was swept away during a huge thunderstorm. She ended up going missing for days, and pretty much the whole town came together for search parties and everything to find her. She was found alive clinging to a storm drain days later, so she became like the town miracle basically. Her mom even ended up writing a book about it, so she became thrown into the public eye. Fame followed obviously, so she would get a lot of like threats and stalkers and weird things like that. It's now years later, and she ended up changing her name to Olivia to try to leave everything in her past behind. She starts sleepwalking again, and a bunch of crazy stuff starts happening, so it sounds very good. It says that this author's known for twisty thrillers, and that's exactly what I look for when I go into these kinds of books, and I only paid $2.28 for it, which is insane. So yeah, this one I think is well worth it.
So I finally got Roxy by Neil Shusterman and his son Jared Shusterman. I have been wanting this one for so long. Even when we went to Neil Shusterman's signing and he was talking about his idea behind this story, it sounded very intriguing to me. So I was waiting for Bookoutlet to have this back in stock. I was so happy that they did. So it says, above our world is a toxic wonderland where the party has raged for centuries. Humans know the partygoers simply as narcotics, opioids, drugs, but here they are gods toying with the fates of mortals. So Roxy and Addison are drugs personified, and they've made a wager to see who can be lethal the fastest. I think this idea is so crazy. His mind is just so unique and so cool.
I love that man. Who comes up with that?
I know. I think just reading about this will be so different from anything that we've read before. I'm really excited to read this year. I want to read more of Neil Shusterman's writing. I think it's cool that his son wrote it with him.
I did get a Penelope Douglas book. I have only read one book by her, and it was Punk 57, and that was it was very Wattpad-ish, but I did enjoy it. It was fine once you get past that. I own another book by her I haven't read yet, but this one I honestly just bought because I saw it there and it was so affordable. It was only $6.33, and for paperback romances, that's pretty good. I had to just grab it. I don't really know what it's about, but it is called Bully. I'm sure it's gonna be a bully romance. This is juicy because I love that they were friends once, then they had a falling out, and now he's really mean to her. So this is friends to enemies to lovers, which I think is such an interesting trope in itself. She's basically had enough at this point of his bullying and teasing. So it's time that she fights back, and I'm excited for it. Her name's Tate, which I love. And now that I kind of know what to expect with her writing, I think I would enjoy this one.
So the next one I got is Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley. This was only $5.39, which is pretty good for a paperback romance. Basically, there's this famous woman who finds herself working at a bakery alongside a professional football player. A reporter mistakenly family believes that they are dating. They begin to realize they could use this to their advantage to bring up this struggling bakery. So clearly it's the fake dating trope, which is one of my favorite tropes ever. Faking a relationship should be simple, but sometimes love is the most unexpected ingredient. I think this story is so cute. I'll probably read it next month in February.
Okay, this next one, you guys, I already read this book. I just didn't own it yet. And it's the only Colleen book that I've read and didn't have. So this is All Your Perfects. And actually, I'm so happy that this is the new cover because on the website, it was showing the old one, but I like this one better. I paid $5.39 for it. I'm just honestly glad that I have it now. Did I love this book? Honestly, though, when I read it, it wasn't my favorite of hers, and I think it's because it's about a struggling marriage, and the whole book they're trying to just piece back the relationship, and we get to see the past when they were falling in love, and then now and what they're trying to do to rebuild. I don't know if it's because I couldn't relate to the story per se, but it wasn't my favorite. It was still good. On the top it says, can a love story with a perfect beginning survive a lifetime between two imperfect people? So I think if you're married or something and you can relate to it, it would be a much better story. I remember not loving it, but I did want to own it, so I'm glad I have it now.
I did get, so this is Christmas by Tracy Andine. Honestly, I've only wanted this Christmas book because it's pink and it'll sit really nice on my shelf. After the last Christmas season, I realized I want more Christmas books. Bookoutlet always has really good ones, and this one I only got for $4.94. It's pretty good for a hardcover, so I'll definitely try to read it this December.
Piggybacking off of that, we both got this Christmas book. This is 8 Perfect Hours by Leah Lewis. $2.54, you guys. Only $2.54. We had to pick it up. I felt the same way. I didn't read any Christmas books this year, so that's gonna change for the upcoming year. It says, when perfect strangers Noelle and Sam meet by chance during a blizzard and spend a perfect evening together, they think they'll never see each other again, but fate has other plans. That sounds so cute. This just sounds like a Hallmark movie to me, and even though I don't love those, I do like reading them.
I love those. And I enjoy reading them.
I think this will be a perfect read for this upcoming December. Guys, that is all of our books. We should have bought more.
I know. But it was a cute little short haul. We didn't go too crazy. The prices were just too good to pass up, honestly.
We've honestly been really surprised with the selection they've been bringing in, so we might have to place another order soon.
Even though we've tried a bunch, Bookoutlet is still our favorite online discount bookstore.
This isn't sponsored, but if you've never shopped there before, we do have a code we'll put in the description that gets you $5 off your first purchase of $25 or more. So go check that out.
On Friday, we will be doing our most anticipated releases of 2023.
And there's a lot.
There is.
There's a lot of great books coming out this year, so make sure to tune in for that.
That is going to be it for today's video. Let us know in the comments what your favorite online discount bookstore is.
As always, we do post new videos every Wednesday and Friday, so if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Okay. I'm just destroying the box.
All right.
Oh my god!
The full here.
I'm
The
sorry.
tab never works.
It never works, but I appreciate it being there. Okay. We're in. Gallant? Does it look like Gallant?
I guess.
Okay.
But isn't 2 L's a Y?
Only in Spanish.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't know.
Gallant? Okay. Oh my gosh. Hello? By Megan Miranda. Oh, there she goes.
I did get So This Is Christmas by Tracy Andine.
So this is Christmas.
Tracy. Okay, but this is messed up because they have tape right here. There's a
Okay.
hole in my box. Oh.
Did you just do that or it happened like that?
I don't know. That is so sad.